be on time, to dress appropriately, to greet the customers, or build customer service and social skills or interpersonal skills, to learn how to deal with conflict resolution, to learn organization, to learn time management. All of those skills are something that you can put on your resume and develop. Because one of the things these employers want to know is, what are some of the skills that you possess? Half of you don't know what they are. But that's what that small job does for you while working in school. They're building on your skill set to take you to the next level. But that's not your destination. Your destination is from here to higher education. Using those skill sets to create that solid foundation until you get to where you need to be. You need to believe in you. But don't ever let anybody allow you to be mediocre and sit on your talents and believe that is the highest that you can go. It's not an option.
Now, there's different levels of stuff. So this is the professional grade of all my equipment. So this is stuff I let my sons use. You see what I'm saying? So now this by itself, this camera by itself costs about $2,000. This lens by itself costs about $2,000. Another $1,000, $500, $2,000. And then these are the more cheaper stuff. So whenever I'm making moves, I'll let my boys shoot on it and play with it and stuff.
How much does that cost?
This, you can probably get it for like 500 or some sort like that. But then the lens by itself, because all this stuff comes separate. It's like
the lens are only 500.
only 500, yeah.
His voice is like breaking up. That's only 500.
But they're gonna cost like $5.
No.
$5.
Girl, what?
Buy cheap stuff. Why do you call it girl?
I wish. All right, so now.
But at the very end, he said, don't get complacent. Don't take your foot off the gas. You got to be an animal, okay? And that's what you guys need to be, an animal in school, all right? Because if you want the nice house, the fancy car, all the money in the bank account, all that stuff, okay? It's not going to happen by just getting it put in your lap. Like, you have to work at it.
What's wrong with making hot dogs and hamburgers? If I do it well, if I become great at it, where can that take me? Well, where that took me was a gentleman walked in one day by the name of Sam Gelati, okay? And he ended up being the G in GFA, my company. And he grabbed me one day and he goes, "Kid, I want you to come to work for me." I'm like, "Well, you understand that I, don't have a degree. You're an engineer. You have an engineering firm." He goes, "I get that. But every time I come in here, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you're working, you're respectful. I want someone like you."
The person next to you, just like you do in school right now. What's the difference between you guys who are straight A students and the students that have a C average? What's the difference? It's how hard you work. It's because you go home, you take the time to study, you listen to the teachers, you learn. You get rewarded for that by getting a better grade than the person who is lazy and doesn't do anything. C is average, A is exceptional, B is good. Being an A student makes you exceptional. Being exceptional creates value. Creating value is paid.
Everything I do, it gotta be 100%. The only person knows we give it 100% is who? It's between you and you. Every day. The challenge is between yourself when you get up in the morning, and I'm gonna give my best effort today. That's why I look at my kids now, I try to get them to understand. When I left to go to college, I had no choice. I had to move. I come from a single parent home. And we didn't have a whole lot, but we had a lot of love. When I left home at 17, I understood when I came back home, I had to change the trajectory of my family's life. A lot of you guys are faced with these same challenges. You guys have to listen. You have to make, you have no choice.
Problems you have at school, everything, your friends, your this, all the bullying, all the stuff that happens to you on a daily basis, which I know you go through it on a daily basis, you gotta drown it out. If you want something bad enough, you can achieve it. I'm here to tell you that. Because all the things that I've done in my life, all the awards I've received, all the committees I've served on, all the boards that I sit on, I'm currently one of the trustees for Pinecrest School. I'm running the school. I went from being recruited to be at the school because they didn't have very many black students to now I'm one of the top people running the school as one of the trustees. This to show you how life can come full circle. But it's not an easy thing to do. It's not. How did I do it? I worked hard. I studied, and the main thing for me was I wanted it.
This is the hotel that we're going in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Honestly, I don't think that was in New York. I don't think we built it. I would think that it might have been built in New York.
Well, that's good because downtown Fort Lauderdale is really more of it's a downtown. It's becoming more of a city environment. So you're right. This is definitely different architecture. So part of what I do is when I find a piece of property, I got to think about what should go on there. Then I have to hire an architect to design the building. Then I have to tell the architect, okay, how tall do I want it to be? How many hotel rooms do I want it to be? And then they come up with something. And then we have to decide, okay, what kind of property should it be? Should it be a luxury property? Should it be more affordable? So this is a more affordable property. This is about $150 a night. So, but again, remember, every time somebody checks in, someone's got to come in, they got to clean it, they got to wash the sheets, you got to change out all the linens, we got to change out all the little soaps and shampoos. So there's a big cost to, renting a room out by the night. So, but this is about 1/4 of the price of the Four Seasons. So it's definitely more affordable.